Well, this is the computer. Inside the computer, it has a 200mm side fan installed, and I have installed lighting, Lumicolor lighting from Thermaltake, and here is MSI 2 GTX 980 Ti in SLI mode, and I have used 64GB of Corsair Vengeance RAM, and this is the processor cooling system. And if you can see, this is the tank, the reservoir. This is the reservoir. Closed loop system. From pump, it goes to the radiator, and from the radiator the cool water goes to the processor, and after that it goes straight to the reservoir. So direct cool water is actually coming from a radiator to the processor. This is one method, and another method is from pump you can directly route the tubing to your processor, and from processor hot water will go to the radiator, and from radiator the cooling water will go to the reservoir. You can use both type of routing as per your demand and as per your mode of operation. I have used Coolermaster V1200 Platinum Series power supply unit. I have used 3 terabytes of mechanical hard disk with one 512GB of SSD that will store my game, and in mechanical hard disk that is in RAID 0 position that will store all of my data, all of my media files, movies, etc. And I have used, actually you cannot see it, actually this is hidden inside the motherboard. I have installed Samsung NVME 950 Pro SSD M.2 SSD. That is a very fast, blazing fast SSD. I have installed it inside the motherboard, and this motherboard is Asus Sabertooth. It's a very robust motherboard, and it has a lot of fan headers, and it is built for gamers and built for rough operation, hard operation. So this is a very good motherboard. And here the hidden under the cooling pad there is Intel 5960X Extreme Edition Core i7 processor, and that processor has 8 core with 16 threads and with 20 megabytes of L3 cache. So it is a very good and very robust and also very powerful processor to handle any type of gaming, graphics, 3D rendering, all the things. So this is something unique, and you can see the casing. The casing is a Thermaltake Chaser A71 casing, and this is the radiator. It's a very heavy duty radiator, thick radiator. So here is the system, and this is the beautiful lighting all around the corner. I have actually used the lighting. You can see the lighting. So it is actually changing the color, and this MSI graphics card actually is very powerful. This is a 9 series most powerful graphics card after Titan. So I have used 2 of them. So from inside it is very beautiful, and the cable management, actually these are all cables went in at the back of the casing and went inside all of the components, and it needs actually 8 and 8 16-pin PCI power cables for this massive graphics card. So this is a very unique and very robust and powerful gaming system. What I named it Ion-Flux. So here it is. Coming to this Dominator, actually I have to light up the torch first. You can see the motherboard I used here. It is Asus Republic of Gaming series Maximus 7 Hero motherboard. I have used 4 massive size high profile RAM. These are all from G.Skill Trident X DDR3 RAM. I have installed 32 gigabytes of RAM in it, and you can see the Thermaltake Water 3 Lumicolor radiator, and also there is 2 Asus Strix GTX 970 graphics card in SLI mode and Coolermaster V8350 PSU. Also I have used one 3 terabytes hard disk and an SSD, 512 gigabytes of SSD. That's all. I haven't used any optical drive in this computer. So the front panel is very beautiful, very neat and clean. It has 2 USB 3 ports. Compared to this, it has 4 USB port. 2 is USB 3 and 2 is USB 2. So this panel has more USB ports. And here I have installed 2 massive fan, air intake, 2 fan and 1 exhaust fan. That's all. And I haven't actually used any lighting for this computer. So this motherboard is very unique. There is a lot of features in this motherboard. It has also a lot of fan header inside, and it glows actually like if you if I turn off the torch, you can see the Asus Republic of Gamer logo is actually glowing. These 2 Asus Strix with Thermaltake water cooling system, and inside it I have Core i7 4th generation Haswell 4790K processor. You can overclock it. It is overclocking compatible. So this is my Dominator, and this is my Ion-Flux. Ion-Flux is very beautiful, very gorgeous, and actually very lavish in design, but it has a lot of components, and it is also very powerful computer system. So what is the actually difference between the gaming performance? If I can tell you that for this computer, this Ion-Flux computer, I run Valley benchmark from Unigine and Haven benchmark from Unigine. The score was for Haven benchmark, the score was 6,900, and for Valley benchmark the score was 8,000. Compared to this, score was 6,500 in Valley benchmark and 4,100 in Haven benchmark for this PC. So comparatively, it is this PC is 1.75 to 2 times more powerful than this PC. But both of this PC has a good frame rate in gaming. In ultra setting, the average frame rate in Battlefield 4 is 95 to 102. For this PC it is 72 to 75. For this PC, Tomb Raider, the new version of Tomb Raider, that is the Rise of Tomb Raider, the average average frame rate is 112, and for this PC it is 74. Crysis 3, this PC average frame rate is 93. For this PC it is 65. So both of these PCs are very fast, but this PC actually performing very well because it has 64 gigabytes of RAM, it has NVMe drive, it has two massive graphics cards from GeForce GTX 980 Ti. It has so it is overperformed and actually overperformed this PC. Both of this PC actually very suitable for gaming, but this PC, especially this PC, you can edit, video edit, or any type of 3D rendering. It will give you very good performance and very top-notch performance. This processor is 3 GHz processor from factory, but I have overclocked it in 4.5 GHz, so it is about 50 times more overclocked than its original value, but it is performing very well. And the temperature is on load when it is in 100% load and 4.5 gigahertz. The temperature is only 57 to 59 degrees centigrade, so it is very good. And the graphics card, I overclocked it in 1364 megahertz. The factory setting was in OC mode is 1170, so I have overclocked it in 200 megahertz more, but it is doing excellent job. The top card actually reaches up to 78 to 83 degrees centigrade. The bottom card reaches 68 to 75 degrees. But as it has a very massive side fan, 200 millimeter side fan, the top card is now it's reaching. The difference between top and bottom card is only 5 degrees centigrade. But if there is no fan, then the temperature difference between these two cards will be higher, because this portion of the graphics card is always hot, and when the top card is sucking air from the bottom card's hot air actually goes into the top card, so the cooling system interrupts. And also I have installed 120 millimeter bottom fan to give fresh air to the bottom card. So that's all. That's my PC. That is my very loving PC actually. This is Ion-Flux and this is the Dominator. So both of the PCs are very good and very robust. So okay, thank you, have a nice day.